Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chang here, and today we're going to do yet another property review. It is the Hipster. So the Hipster is located in Taman Desa. It consists of two blocks. These two blocks, okay, not to be confused with this. This is a connected or adjoining RumaWIP, or if you can see, Residensi Desa Central Mas, Residensi Wilayah, but it's by the same developer, okay. But Hipster itself has two blocks only, B and C. 900 units. It's a 45-story building. The unit mostly, I would say mostly, because it's 99%, 921 square feet. So essentially it's a single layout. But at the very top, at the 44th and 43rd floor, for both blocks B and C, you got large units, 1,842 square feet. Essentially, it's a mixture of two units combined into one. Yeah. But again, that's very limited, only 8 units right at the top. So going back to the Hipster, this project is by Asset Kayamas. And they, again, you know, nowadays, it's a requirement that you need to build affordable housing. You know, whenever you develop this type of free range condo, affordable housing is a must. You have to develop. This is the requirement from the government. Hence this Residency Central Mas, which is actually the Block A. It's connected physically, but as far as access, you can't access. Of course, from here you can't go there, and from Hipster you can't go towards your RumaWIP. This Residency Central Mas, they have their own facilities. And towards this side, again another Residensi Wilayah project, RumaWIP project. This has 1,300 plus, also by the same developer, also by Asset Kayamas. So without further ado, let's head into the Hipster. Let's go. So we've just came in through the guardhouse. Most of the parking is upstairs for residents. You have some parking here, but I would say most of it, from what I see, are all for visitors. Left and right, a lot of pelawat. And right at the end there is your lift lobby or entrance into your blocks for both Block B and C. Okay, let's fast forward. So this is the drop-off area for both Block B and Block C. So immediately you will notice the design is very trendy, very modern, very urbanite, you know, true to its name, the Hipster. So the unit that we are going to review is in Block B. So there's another security post stepping in. Tag in. This is the security post. It's very nice ambience. Look at the light. Yeah. Very nice. Mirror room. It's a bit messy. And this is the lift lobby. Yeah. So we just got the unit. That's why it's still pretty much you have all this protection, you know, because just got the unit. Okay, so let's head out. So stepping out of the lift, we are on the 12th floor. This is just 2 stories above the facilities floor on level 10. Now when you go into the common walkway, it's a very typical walkway, 6 feet wide, and you have units to the left and right. But what's interesting is that the lift lobby is all the way to the end. More often than not, it's in the middle. You know, you come out and then you can turn left or right to hit your units. But no, this is all the way to the end. It's a long stretch. So if yours is at the end, it's quite a walk indeed. The units here are standard, 921 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Safe for the highest units, total of 8 units. Those are the much larger at 1,800 square feet. So yes, very straightforward. Not much of an option in terms of the units layout. So this is the entrance. Space for my shoe cabinet, although it eat into the door's path, so you really need to minimize the depth of the shoe cabinet. So stepping in, very traditional layout. You have your dry kitchen to the right, 5 feet height tiles, and you have this wall here, additional wall. This wall you will see is this design concept is used I think twice in this unit, whereby you have this wall, and the purpose of this wall is now that you can do additional wall cabinets on this side, so it will be an L shape. Imagine without this wall, right, my dry kitchen will only start from approximately here, and then you can't do an L-shaped cabinet. It's probably only this side, which is rather short, but with this wall now I can comfortably do an L-shaped cabinet. And if I want, I can even close it up. I discussed about this option a few times. If you want to separate your dry kitchen and your dining and your living room, because your wet kitchen is also in here, you want to cook heavily, you can do this design. Just do a simple glass, either a folding door or a sliding door. Lower windows, very old school. Pros and cons to this, I explained also in my previous video. It's not 100% airtight, but it allows, you can control easily the flow of air in and out. And this is my yard area. So my door can open fully, this door. It's not hindered. Sometimes some designs, poor designs, is hindered. And there is my point for my washing machine. This is the aircon latch. So piping is already done by the developer. Total of 4 pipings for the living room and the 3 bedrooms. All goes to this single piping. So if you want to install your aircon, it'll be all here. Yeah, I think that's a good example. You can see the bottom there, right? That unit. 4 units. So it all comes out here via this trunking. It's a bit dark, unfortunately, so you might not have the best of videos today. My living room, the aircon piping done, and also the electrical power point and a fan hook. So this is my aluminium sliding door. Oh, it's a little bit heavy. Yes, it's a bit dark, gloomy. So this is Residensi Desa Satu Mas. It's a Residensi Wilayah or RumaWIP project. It's another development, and intimidating, right? It's so close together. There are actually 1,300 units here, so it's a lot of units. This is Block C of this particular development, the Hipster. Facilities 2 levels below on level 10. And this is another Residensi Wilayah project. But same developer, that's why you can see the design elements. It's still pretty much similar, you got this horizontal and vertical, I'm not sure what you call it, columns or pillars, you have it here. But it's always the small difference between this Residensi Wilayah and this open range condos. Like for instance, right, if you look at this Residensi Wilayah, you will notice that all the aircons, the piping goes to or they don't have an aircon latch rather. So people have to install their aircon, look at that, at the balcony area. This way people install. Yeah, you can see the aircon compressors. Like this unit here that I'm pointing out, okay, I'm not sure you can see, it has 4 aircons. So it's 3 from the room, 1 from the living room, all at the balcony area. So if you're thinking that the developer for this Block B or Block C or these free range units, right, they stinge on doing that railings for your latch, It's even worse for Residensi Wilayah. They don't even have an aircon latch. So, yeah, pitiful. I mean, I always pity the installers, technicians who install it's a dangerous, risky job. This is my small room. Again, it's a bit dark. The tiles here are different, but I can show it in my guest room. The other guest room in the master bedroom is the same tiles. It's a 2x1 tiles. No fan hook, but you do have your aircon piping and electrical point. It's a normal window, leads out to the yard. This is my other guest room. And here's a better look at the tiles. So it's a 2x1, beige finish. And even the skirtings also matching skirtings. Icon point, piping, fan hook, and my windows. It's a bit dark for the bathroom. Let's see if I can explain. It's a bit rather dark. There's no brand for the sanitary ware for this sink and water closet. Although it does look decently nice, I must admit. Quite stylish. Yeah. QC, I'm not sure if this is a brand, but I don't think so. More of just quality control. Quite nice tiles actually for this. Really quite stylish actually, you think about it. The tiles that they use for the flooring, you know. Even for the general area, let me just show you again later for the general area of the tiles. You got ready power point if you want to do a water heater. So yes, the tiles, look at this, it's grey, you know, and this one with natural stone, mimicking natural stone. And for the natural, for the common area, right, just take a look at the tiles. So these tiles are so mimicking natural stone, beige. And this type of stone, to be honest, I would prefer if you are doing a rental property because it's easier to hide all the small minor wear and tear in terms of scratches and so on. If you do off-white, pure white tiles, it's harder. It's much more obvious when you have such scratches on your tiles. And this is the master bedroom. So immediately entering, you got this wall again. And if you remember what I said earlier on during my kitchen review, is that again the purpose of this wall, they extend it, is just so that you have this extra backing to do your wardrobe. Because without this wall, you lose a good 2.5 feet, and you only start here. So you can't do L wardrobe anymore, and you just need to do this part. And this part's also not really possible because the length of this part is rather short. If you to put your bed, including your divan and header board, it will take up 7 tiles. So let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You terminate here. Yeah, terminate here. This part. That's all you have for your walkway. Very tight actually. Hence, you need to do a L shape, or rather, I think the developer would want you to just do on this part. This part, maybe you do a small table, you know, if you need. Yeah, not on this part, on this side. Yeah, you have to do it this side. Okay, let's talk about other things. Fan hook, of course. Aircon, piping and aircon. PowerPoint, and again windows, similar windows in terms of the specs compared to the other guest room. There's your facilities. Okay, I'll explain the facilities later. And last but not least, master bathroom. So again, no brand for this water closet and also the sink, but very stylish. I like that. Yeah, so some hipster elements all around, in terms of this toilet bowl, the water closet, the tiles, the variation, in terms of the tiles, very modern, urbanite type of design. Okay, that sums up the review of this unit here at the Hipster. If you're interested to rent, buy, sell, do reach out to Kinki. She's the specialist agent here. Now that we're finished reviewing this unit, let's head down to the facilities floor. Let's go. So we're back down on the ground floor. Not much facilities, except that I just wanted to point out this very cool family mart vending machine. And towards this area, towards the back, you usually have space allocated for a kindergarten or tadika, and also a nursery, taska. The reason why it's separated and why you always see such space allocated on the ground floor is because it's a requirement by the respective departments. For instance, nursery or taska comes under the purview of the Department of Social Welfare, and for kindergarten tadika it comes under the Ministry of Education, okay, the Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri, and you must be on the ground floor, and this is because it's for security reasons or safety reasons. You don't want people to be upstairs and then it's tough to escape or if there's anything, hence why it's here. Now that we're finished reviewing the facilities here, let's head up to the main facilities floor that is on level 10. Let's go. Stepping off the lift, we are on the 10th floor. Immediately you notice the vibe, trying to be as trendy and as hipster as possible. Very nice, certainly a nice welcome, very refreshing. This is the main facilities floor. So there are actually not too many facilities. If anything, I would say the facilities are really bare minimal. So you got a playground here. Okay, we'll go down and see that. And towards the end, we actually have a pergola. So it's a very simple pergola. Okay, I'll not explain too much about it. And towards this part, you have your wading pool for the kids and also the swimming pool. So this is the kids playground. Again, nothing really fancy. But yes, the design elements, trying to make it consistent throughout the whole development. This is the gymnasium, also very sexy. I'm not sure if you can see the lightings. I think you have a better view from the other side. Swimming pool. This is the main facilities building. So downstairs you actually have your gym, management office. Towards the back you have toilets and also prayers room, and this is your multi-purpose hall, which also has your badminton court. Yeah. So we'll step in. Oh, is it empty? Yes, it's empty. So we'll switch on the lights. So we've switched on the lights. You got two badminton courts and also half court basketball court. Some benches at the side. So it's decent in terms of lighting and also height. At least I would say 3 stories. Some are rather miserable, a bit low, 2 stories, and if you are a slightly better player, you hit the shuttlecock, it touches the ceiling. That is really, really frustrating. Yeah. So towards this end, we have our BBQ pit. Look at the elements, design elements. Sitting, and also yes, the BBQ area. More pergola for sitting. Let me see if I can quickly step up and give you a better view of where we are. So this is Residensi Desa Satu Mas, which I was explaining earlier. It's a RumaWIP or Residensi Wilayah project, but it's much cheaper, right? Imagine all this 850 square feet, you know, it's just beside this project. This is going for only 230,000. Of course, you need to meet the requirements. Yeah, but it's decent, right? You know what I mean? You look at it. There is still some facilities. You know, you have your playground, you have your swimming pool. Let me just zoom in. But it's half the price. Just beside. So as far as location, it's the same. Let me see. This is towards the Kuchai Lama view. This is the Kuchai Lama view. Can I zoom in? This is MRT Kuchai Lama station. Okay, MRT Kuchai Lama. And the block beside me, this is another Residensi Wilayah project. Just beside. Same developer. Again, it's affordable. You also have a swimming pool. You have kids playground by half the price, assuming you qualify and meet the requirements. So the last bit of these facilities is basically up above this main facilities building on level 11. So we are heading up there. This is the gym. Look at that, right? You know, I was saying it's very stylish, very trendy. The toilet, prayer room, and we are heading up. So we are on the 11th floor. So it's good to know that the developer has fully utilized this rooftop. You know, they've converted it into a big open space as opposed to just leaving it bare. It's like a big, huge space for the kids to run around. You have the yoga deck over there, benches around, and here got a huge sitting table, sitting space, you know, to chat, to play games, reflexology puff, and kids climbing block. Let me see if I can capture a view of the swimming pool. Yes, that's the swimming pool. So yes, that sums up the review of the Hipster. If you're interested to buy, rent or sell, do reach out to Kinki. Her contact is below in the description. What do you think about this development? I would say it's very value for money, you know, certainly trendy, and it's not too expensive in all honesty, given that it's, you know, under 500 per square feet, and we're talking about a very premium location, Taman Desa. Surroundings is okay, you know, not the best of surroundings, but yeah, this is block C, block B, but to this side you have Residensi Wilayah, RumaWIP, Residensi Wilayah, again RumaWIP, and it's at a much lower price. So would you pay a premium for these type of facilities for a better environment here at the Hipster? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Do share it below in the comments section. And last but not least, please do like the video, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I really need your support, okay, to help me build this channel. Thank you once again, and see you in my next video. Bye.